or without instructions. Mr. Speaker, today is an important day for the more than 2.7 million federal employees who show us day in and day out their commitment to improving our great country. It is an important day because of the House, in bipartisan cooperation, is closing the loopholes which have permitted retaliation against federal employees who have reported unlawful fraud, corruption, incompetence, and abuse of power. Today is an important day because the House is saying loud and clear that whistleblower protection is an essential component of government accountability, and of government fiscal responsibility. Throughout our history, Mr. Speaker, whistleblowers have played integral roles in improving our government and holding it accountable for its negligence. From Sean Carpenter to Joseph Darby to Mark Felt and everyone in between, whistleblowers have faced harsh penalties from those who would prefer that what they know is never shared with the public. They have nevertheless put their careers on the line, and in some instances even their lives, to do what they knew was the right thing to do. Their courage is to be commended and their conviction embraced. When history judges this current administration, I believe it will look down upon the drastic and despicable actions taken by this administration, which has stifled those seeking to speak truth to power. These actions are indeed some of the very reasons why this bill is so desperately needed. For example, in 2005, the Bush administration officials placed a gag on a senior NOAA official who was scheduled to give an interview arguing that global warming exists and is contributing to greater and stronger hurricane activity. 3 weeks later, Hurricane Katrina made landfall, first in my state of Florida, and then in Louisiana and Mississippi and Alabama, killing hundreds and leaving hundreds of thousands homeless, jobless, and ill. How can we forget former CIA operative Valerie Plame? Her life and the lives of others were placed in jeopardy after the Vice President's staff revealed her name to a reporter in retaliation for her husband, former Ambassador Joe Wilson, revealing that the administration lied about the existence of weapons of mass destruction in Iraq and where they were trying to achieve uranium from Africa. When the Bush administration hasn't been able to directly punish whistleblowers, it has simply tried to unilaterally change the law. Just this past September, after a senior Environmental Protection Agency scientist revealed that the administration had purposely misled the public regarding the air safety at Ground Zero following the attacks of September the 11th, the Bush administration issued an executive order declaring that EPA employees are no longer covered by federal whistleblower protections. That's outrageous. These three high-profile cases, and there are a great deal more, these three capture only but a small snapshot of the problems in the current administration. More importantly, they highlight the need for extended protection across all agency lines to federal whistleblowers. Unfortunately, for nearly the last decade, federal whistleblowers have received nothing more than lip service. Let me make it very clear. I said for the last decade. That includes the previous administration and this one. Even when the House drafted legislation in 2002 establishing the Department of Homeland Security, it failed to include whistleblower protections for DHS employees. Now, I'm proud that I was the author of the amendment which extended these protections and was the only Democratic amendment adopted by the House during consideration of the legislation. The protection of whistleblowers in recent years has unfortunately garnered only lip service. Today, the House is backing up these words with real action that protects our 2.7 million federal workforce. I close by noting that this bill is not perfect. That is why the Rules Committee has made 5 amendments in order, the majority of which, I might add, are going to be offered by our colleagues, the Republicans on the other side. Democrats are proud to continue our efforts to work in a bipartisan manner and provide the minority with many opportunities to improve already good legislation. Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that all members may have 5 legislative days to revise and extend their remarks during debate on House Resolution 239, and I reserve the balance of my time.
Without objection, the gentleman reserves his time.